Ooh, my neighbors are doing fireworks, so you get some fireworks for the full moon. Ooh, big old spider. Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh, go on now. I'm not gonna kill you, but you got to go. Ooh, my goodness. As usual, we are gonna give everybody just a couple of minutes before we get started. I have my drum. Definitely need to clear out the energy. I don't know about you guys, but full moon has been mooning. Let me move my mic because that may be super loud. Journals. I have this. What is happening over here? I'm not really sure. I'm just going to take some deep breaths already because it has been a weekend. 1:44 on the timer. All right, everyone. We're going to get started. I pray that everyone is well and blessed. Today is Sunday, May 11th. It is actually Mother's Day. And I am thankful for you guys joining me for my Journal with Me, where I go live, my Journal with Me series where I go live. And I use my 2025 Life and Lunar Journal for full moon and new moon. And inside this journal, I have prompts that are already ready, set up to go for us to journal. There's 2 prompts in here and one additional one that I would like to add if it's not in the prompt already. And I also have today's full moon card. Today is a full moon in Scorpio. Here is the card. Full moon in Scorpio says it is time to release negativity. Okay. So basically, full moons are a time where the sun illuminates its light onto the moon, and the moon is the brightest that you'll be able to see in the sky. It is a time where you may see emotions coming to the surface because the full moon illuminates shadow aspects of our life, the things that are hidden, the things that we don't, that are hidden, that we don't address, we don't talk about, we don't think about. And so you, this is a time where you may see those things be illuminated. And that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. If some people get scared, like, oh my goodness, it's the full moon. I used to get scared like that because I didn't know how to manage the energy. I didn't know what to do. I definitely wasn't journaling. And now I know what to do. When emotions come up, when situations happen, that is a time that I need to stop and pause and, just take a look at what is happening and do some shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. And so, don't be afraid of full moons. Just, be aware of them. The energy is, you'll be able to feel the energy 3 days before the full moon, the day of the full moon, which is tomorrow, the May 12th, and then 3 days after. So a shadow period. And so there's the 6 day period or maybe 7 day period of full moon energy that you need to be just aware of, just so that you can manage your emotions when you interact with others, give them grace and mercy because, the full moon affects us even if we're unaware of it. That's my personal opinion, not a doctor, astrologer, or anything like that. That's just what I believe. So, again, This is a full moon in Scorpio. The sign of Scorpio is it the number 13 card in the tarot? Talks about death, death, transition, cycles, any ending, um, death and rebirth. Excuse me. Yes. Mystery, intuition, and there's one more that I cannot remember right now, but yes, Scorpio. It's a water sign. Yes, so it is a water sign, and as we know, the moon is heavily affects the tides, the water. So if you are a Scorpio or a water sign, you may be affected more so by the full moon, but definitely Scorpios. This is your full moon. So I am going to beat my drum and clear the energy. I personally, it has just been a lot of things happening for me in the full moon. So I'm just going to beat my drum, just briefly clear the energy, give you these journal prompts, and we're going to be out of here. Okay. It's my drum, the magician. Love this thing. I like a small one because I have challenges with strength in my hand. So I like the small drum, but a big one I know would sound really nice. Either way, this is the magician. I'm gonna beat my drum just for a couple seconds, clear out this energy, and we will journal. Okay, so here we go. I'm also gonna take some more breaths, even though I took three when we started. I'm gonna breathe again while I'm journaling. So excuse me, while I'm drumming. So. We have cleared the energy. Man, that feels good. Feels great. So, again, I'm using my lovely 2025 Life Lunar Journal. Excuse me, I keep hitting the mic. I'm so sorry. My journal that's available on Amazon. The journal already has the prompts in it, so I am turning to the page that is dedicated that says the May 2025 full moon in Scorpio. There's two prompts there on the page. I'm going to give you one more if it's not in here. And also, the prompts are in the description. So let's get started very quickly. The very first one says, what emotional or energetic blockages am I ready to release? What emotional and energetic blockages am I ready to release? I always like to release the lack consciousness, scarcity, poverty, fear, anxiety, all the low vibrational things. I like to release those. So that's what I would like to release. And the next one is, how can I deepen my connection to transformation and personal power? For me, deepen my connection to transformation, I really do need to I feel like I should be more on a schedule. I don't wake up to an alarm. I don't go to bed to alarm. I just kind of go with it. I do have a routine as far as when I wake up, I meditate, those things, but I don't have like a set time that I do things. And I think that that would really help me more, is to set a set routine, a time, like a time when I do things. Because I do have an order, just maybe a time. Like from this time to this time, I'm going to do this. Give myself an hour to do work, maybe something. That's what I'm thinking. Um, and then just generally, full moons are a time to talk about releasing things that no longer serve us. So, you know, what just in general do you want to release? Do you need to release? So, those are the questions. Anybody has any questions, concerns? I would also like to just check in. I'll do a separate video, but a quick check in for those that are doing my journal challenge, the Mother's Embrace. This is my Mother Wound Journal month. This is the month of May. In the month of May, we celebrate and honor mothers. So I felt like this is a great time to work on and heal our mother wound. And so I put a challenge out for anyone wanting to heal their mother wound to go on Amazon, grab this journal. There's 20 prompts in here that just really, dive deep and get to, help you bring light to and hopefully resolve your mother wounds and reconnect with yourself and heal. I love to journal. I use my other journal to if I don't have enough room in this journal. But of course I use this every day. So just checking in with you guys to see how that's going. I am on I think day number 8. We have the whole month. There's 31 days. I'm on day 8. And so far it's going good. I've actually done a lot of work. I journal, a lot of counseling and all that stuff. So it wasn't as so far it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be emotionally. So, but if you are struggling, reach out to your support system and ask for help. And that is all that I have. I am going to go and enjoy the rest of my Mother's Day. I hope that everyone out there has a happy Mother's Day. Celebrate your mother figure, and for the moms, celebrate yourself too. Do something good and fun for yourself. And if no one has anything, I am going to end this live and pray that everyone's well is blessed. Have a safe and happy. I was going to say prosperous, but that's not what I guess I was going to say. Transformative. That's what I was trying to say. Transformative full moon. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.